I mean, if the games were longer than 7 minutes, then perhaps Sonic would have a higher win rate, but the short games do limit the stalling.
Yeah, no, that's it. Sonic does not want to, and you know, there's a part of it where Sonic is also a great, like, it depends on the matchup. And Kels also might be going Kirby, very known for her Kirby as well. That's for sure.
Not expecting to see the Kirby against Inkling. I do believe it wouldn't be a very good matchup for the Kirby here.
Definitely not. Probably not a great matchup for Kirby, and not like there are a lot of good matchups for Kirby. You know, the only good match is probably Lil Mac. Even then, probably gets F-smashed at 40 and dies. So, not sure.
We'll be seeing a blue ball, that's for sure.
We might be seeing a blue ball if it's Kirby. Because, you know, Kels loves to go for that blue Kirby because it kind of looks like Sonic, right? Sonic and Kirby are the blue balls for Kels here, her mains.
Alright, the Sonic as predicted, and the Inkling. Not the game in watch quite yet, but perhaps after 2 games, we'll be seeing that game in watch.
Yeah, and like has been playing a lot of Inkling recently. Oh, gets delivered a V8, and he is gonna drink it on stream. There we go. Take a big sick of that vegetable juice, and that's good nutrition.
I believe the tides are not in GRIMACE's favor with that. As we get into the game and start off with a jab, a lot of ink on Sonic already.
Yeah, Sonic looking like a yellow ball out here. Not as blue as Kels would have hoped. You know, and isn't yellow Sonic supersonic? So he's doing her a favor, right?
Indeed, it seems like he does have all the Chaos Emeralds already, but they are going away slowly but surely, as the game is pretty even.
Yep, he's got to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Kels has to, before she can win this set, that's for sure. Be able to Chaos control this Inkling. But now, GRIMACE taking a little bit of an early lead here on this Sonic. Kels may be having trouble getting in, but now, nope, she finds the grab she was looking for, and gives him a big boot.
Does not get the S-smash here, but Kels, knowing what she does, applying a lot of shield pressure, but GRIMACE gets out of it with a simple back air. GRIMACE is running out of ink slowly but surely. He'll have to refill sometime soon, but Kels not letting down, not letting him refill.
Yeah, no, Kels really applying great pressure here on this Sonic, throwing out all the perfect moves, and there you go, gets a little jab. Yeah, GRIMACE to move in a reverse back air. Yeah,
the back air really does get that one hard.
Big roar.
She gets the lead here, not a big lead, but an entire stock can be useful. How much damage will she get with what's left of her first stock?
And now this is the trick with Sonic, is you gotta stock up. You're at 116. Kels knows, she's smart, and she's just gonna, you know, stay away and let GRIMACE try to go to her, because she's got the big stock lead. And this is Sonic we're talking about, right? That's the name of the game.
Sonic indeed, as that F smash almost kills. Oh, the Gimp with the up B twice.
And he takes it the second time though.
That's a lot of value on the end of that first stock for Kels. That first stock doing a lot of work.
And GRIMACE's play style is so, it's probably hurts to play against, because he's just so like in your head. You can see there he just held shield next to Kels, let go of it, and then held it again. It's like he just knows what you're gonna do all the time. But however, that being the case, Kels seems to know what he's doing this game, as she's gonna take the second stock, converting off that side B into forward air.
Not looking good for GRIMACE. We've seen GRIMACE bring some games back, but perhaps they weren't so grim this far. Kels starting this first game off really strong.
Yeah, really pulling through in these losers quarters here.
160, still not dead. Sonic not being the heaviest character, but surviving quite long. A lot of stock staying in for quite a while so far. GRIMACE still being at 0. Will she be able to rack up some damage before dying, or perhaps even the stock?
I mean, it's very likely that Sonic might even take the stock here. He's going to hold that against the shield.
And breaks the shield. Amazing
0.
shield pressure.
Oh,
Goes for something quite greedy, but not much to do at that percentage. Sonic smash attacks don't do that much damage.
Yeah, I mean, she might as well go for a bit of the cheese there. You know.
Does have a lot of space to work with. Even at 180, still living this one. Really in GRIMACE's head. Like GRIMACE can't do anything as she plays around the shield quite perfectly, even breaks it at that.
So hard to get this Sonic. There you go.
That back there will take it 180. Quite time
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah, he really threw her in the void there. He said, no, get off my game. But now Kels, a big lead. And GRIMACE struggling to get an opening on this Sonic here. Kels just doing a fantastic job at running away and going in just when the time is right.
Going for a simple dash attack here, trying to finish that last stock. Kels ledge guarding quite clean so far.
And Kels sitting very comfortable here against GRIMACE, and she's looking like in a prime position to take this game relatively soon. Tries to go for the dash read, does not get it. GRIMACE, however, hits her with the roller, and this is the start to a comeback if it's going to happen. This is what needs to be done. But GRIMACE 107, very hard to make a comeback at this percentage. And Sonic, that back throw, is that going to do it quite yet? No, but she's going to go off stage. Chase tries to gimp, but nothing quite yet.
Take it. This back throw might.
No.
Will not. Didn't even require much DI on that one after all. But that back air will.
There you go. A little bit of a kick there.
SuperGirlKels starting that first game off with quite a showing.
Yep, great stuff from Lazarus. SuperGirlKels, sorry. And yeah, that was a dominant game one. And for GRIMACE here, it's time to switch it up a little bit. It's time to start, you know, going at this maybe from a different angle. And this is what I mean. A character who doesn't have a lot of angles, mostly circular for the most part.
Alright, we'll be seeing that Game & Watch quite early in the set, coming out from GRIMACE, really not liking what the Inkling gave him last game. SuperGirlKels eating that Inkling out.
Yeah, she surely baited that Inkling out. I think that she didn't want him to go, she didn't want him to stay on that Inkling. Very dangerous, but this Game & Watch looking pretty clean here. Kels not able to get any damage on it yet, however, this is going to be it.
Starting off quite nicely, really stacking up some easy damage on the Game & Watch here. Is looking to kill on the sides and try to get some early stocks, and not having success so far. GRIMACE playing quite far away. This game might be long, folks.
No, this might be a very long game. Game & Watch, a character may have a little bit of trouble killing, and Kels may have trouble getting in. So here we go. Both characters now here sitting a bit of a you know, a pretty even percentage here. Kels having a little bit of an advantage here, and that can
Goes
be
for the classic neutral V here. The up B doesn't gimp on this one. That did quite a reach, does not make it.
And then you know, it's been a minute and a half elapsed here. We might be seeing a timeout here if both these characters just sit and keep playing this neutral like they're doing. Very safe from GRIMACE and Kels. Not much work.
This game will probably take a while. They're both on their first stock, not even high percent, and both are keeping their distance from each other.
GRIMACE does not want to commit. He knows what Kels is capable of. It doesn't quite hit that up air. That could have been the end there. Going for a nasty read as well.
Nasty reads haven't been working quite well against Kels as they have been for other players so far in this bracket for GRIMACE.
And GRIMACE here, no tap, showing us what's up, trying to even out this percentage with Kels. And 2 minutes and 15 seconds elapsed here without his stock gone.
Kels playing this one quite patiently.
Yep, very safe.
Staying away, but so is GRIMACE as he goes for a hard read of that up smash. This one actually worked. Nice drop to GRIMACE on that one.
And this is good for GRIMACE because now that Kels doesn't have a stock lead, it might prompt her to be a little bit more aggressive here on this Game & Watch because she doesn't have that comfort of sitting on that third stock. And now GRIMACE is definitely not going to try to time her out, but going to play patient and wait for the approach. He cannot afford to commit to the Sonic more than he already is. He's trying to get these
quite
reads.
aggressive so far. They're both started playing a little more aggressive now. The first stock, the ice was broken.
A There you
but
go.
that back throw does not take it. Sonic not having such good kill throws does not kill like characters such as Game & Watch that early, but that back air will take it as a greedy down air and gets
Good
the kill.
call out by Kels there to catch that GRIMACE's down air on the fall. I mean, that's what it has to be. But now,
Alright, this game relatively equal, both being quite close to the 25%.
we're halfway through the game here as Game & Watch and Sonic are
Halfway
again,
through the game, through the time, but not halfway through the stocks.
well, you know, it's going to speed up here because they're going to start getting impatient and start making mistakes. And I think that both these players, they have the composure and they have the patience to play out this set in the safe way they've been doing it. However, you know, you really don't want to see anybody make any mistakes here, and they're really playing it well.
Not many mistakes being seen so far. Some great showing off both players, both still playing it quite patiently. Kel seems to be quite confident. She'll rack up the damage necessary. But that down throw into the neutral B rewards him handsomely. Side
But
B,
that's
sorry.
a huge play from GRIMACE, and I mean, this is hero kind of BS out here. Hitting that 9, the only one he's gone for all game. Great stuff coming out from GRIMACE. And now Kels
He's been
is
doing a lot all
desperate.
bracket long, but this one actually rewarded him.
Yeah.
But Kel's being quite impatient, almost bringing this back.
And I could have sworn GRIMACE was going to go for another one there. Not feeling his luck on the second time. You know what they say, when you play the lottery and you win once, you don't go again. So
But some do. I believe we might be seeing some more down throw this game into
Well-
side B from the Game & Watch, but we'll be seeing. Maybe he'll be keeping them for next game.
I gotta say, Skipper, those who do go twice usually don't double their winnings. So if I were GRIMACE, I would stay safe here. Because that was a huge 9.
But Kel's not liking that 9 and is telling Mr. Game & Watch, I don't need luck to win this game.
Yeah, but now Kel's running out of time here, but she gets the back air on GRIMACE, and this is suddenly a very close game. 1 minute 38 left on this clock, so this could very well go to timeout. And it looks like it's what GRIMACE is planning on doing here, but Kels needs to find that damage because 1 minute 27 isn't a lot of time, and Game & Watch can very well stall that out by shielding and throwing out those uppies, and GRIMACE knows that very well.
SuperGirlKels racking up that damage though, tries to go for the kill on the ledge, does not get it. The up B quite hard to punish. The percentages are quite close. With 1 minute left, whoever racks up the most damage will win unless a stock is taken before the end of the game here.
And I really feel like we're not going to see the sudden death come out because there is 56 seconds left and both players are at a decently high percentage, and I think that they're going to try to go for the kill on one another here. And Kel's really having no choice to approach here in the next 45 seconds. He's got to make something work. But we've seen entire games go in 1 minute. And there you go. Kel suddenly has a percentage lead. And this is where you're going to see her back away. GRIMACE needs to go in. And he knows that.
Kel's only has 30 seconds to win here. It gets even some more damage out. Even though Game & Watch is about 2 jabs away from getting those percentages even. But like GRIMACE has to respect the Sonic here, because if he doesn't, he will be losing his stock at 120. The light characters he is.
20 seconds left.
Oh, but that'll take it! Goes for the huge play and gets her back with 14 seconds left on the clock.
14
Huge play.
seconds on the clock, and GRIMACE, he pulls out the hammers, and he got her. He said, Bob the Builder, yes we can. Let me put you in the ground. And then he hit her with the matchstick. Great stuff. A good read on that side beat, and that is what I call a farce, honestly. That was getting a 9 and then getting that with 14 seconds left. What a game.
A farce and like GRIMACE, quite a nice combo. As Kel's patience is not rewarded for this game, as the clutch play brings it back for like GRIMACE.
Yeah, a valiant effort by SuperGirlKels, but just not quite enough to close out that game. And that makes it 1-1 here at Terry Christmas Losers quarterfinals.
I mean, if I was Kel's here, waiting that entire 7 minutes simply to have that taken away by that down throw 9 and that down smash berry is quite disappointing.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree, and I think that
We will be seeing some more Game & Watch here.
Oh yeah, disappointing. Game & Watch again. And now Kels has the stage pick. Okay, wait, what is going on? Skipper, do you think Town and City means we're in for another 7-minute game?
This definitely looks like we're in a 7-minute game as 15 seconds have passed and no one has touched each other yet.
You know, we're really seeing the Sonic and Game & Watch matchup here at its finest. Very safe, both the players.
Sonic homing attack, quite a classic occurrence. Goes into the void. Sonic sure does like homing into the void.
Wow.
Still playing patient, almost a minute in, and no more than 10% has been gone on each player.
Waiting for
15.
these platforms to come back. And we're sitting at 28% total after almost 1 minute of play, 33, mind you. Oh, there you go, a little bit of percentage here coming out from Kels. Throwing out some big damage moves.
Goes for a classic up air into Nair for Sonic, trying to rack up a little bit of damage. Kel's having a slight advantage, but I mean at this point, every single percentage is useful, as this game will be lasting another 7 minutes for sure.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, kudos to GRIMACE because as much as I like Kels, she is known for this kind of play style, which is, you know, it's what Sonic has to do, and unfortunately she has no choice to play this way. But GRIMACE is sticking with it and not really falling into the trap of overcommitting. However, Kels with a nice little read there gets a big back air off that convert. I mean forward air, sorry.
Unless like GRIMACE gets another down throw into 9 this time, it seems the first stock taken will likely determine the winner of this game. As at 5 minutes in, everyone has 3 stocks.
Yeah, we're already at 5 minutes here on this game and not a single stock has been taken. And this is reminiscent of last game, and somehow like GRIMACE actually falls out of that down B, so does not get caught in it. Oh, but he does catch her with the up air, and this is going to allow GRIMACE to take some stage control here. Tries to go for a 2-frame Kels, very patient on the recovery, however.
She has to be because she's one berry away from death, but with like GRIMACE at 120, she definitely doesn't want to die. She wants to be taking that stock, and she wants to be taking it now.
Hits him with it. It's Kels' little dash tag there, Game & Watch. Oh, not
Goes
quite.
for that down tilt. Does
Not
a
quite.
lot of work.
The throw. Guess which one of Game & Watch throws that was, because I sure don't know. Good stuff from GRIMACE. An up smash read. Kels coming down on that. And now we play the runaway game. Oh, and he goes for another 9 convert. Hits it with the 6 though, not enough. Just needed 3 more on that.
The 6 still doing some decent work. I mean, every percentage does matter, as GRIMACE at 150 still surviving this one and gets the first stock. Not looking too good for Kels in the long run here for the entire 7 minutes, as that dash attack doesn't even take it.
And you know, GRIMACE really taking his sweet time coming back on stage there, even waiting for that platform in order for him to recover safely against Kels. Goes for a key, does not find it, holds that shield though. Very good awareness by him not to fall. And Kels really looking for an opening, but GRIMACE not giving her anything. Great shield play by him. Oh, goes for a get up. That's probably going to be it. Yeah.
Killed by the forward throw. A light character's Game & Watch 180. The forward throw does take it.
And suddenly we're back at another halfway mark of this game.
And we're even seeing GRIMACE staying on his invincibility platform longer in order to stall the game for a couple more seconds.
And I mean, this is what it is. This is what we signed up for in this kind of matchup. And at the same time, they couldn't be playing it better, you know? That's what's amazing about it is they're both, you know, playing their minds out.
This game is still staying very close, as GRIMACE's name of the game is simply those smash attacks that he tries to predict and is not getting punished for the whiffed ones. But Kels playing it quite patiently. Let's see if she'll be rewarded this time around for her patience.
And the thing about Kels' playstyle here is when she gets in, she racks up the damage. But she will not get in until it's perfect. And now it seems like GRIMACE is kind of falling into the trap, committing a little bit too much. But he's going for a read. I mean, you got to give it to him. He's making things more entertaining.
But he was punished for that one. Now 140, if Kels takes this stock with only 2 minutes left, she'll have a huge advantage in this game.
For sure, GRIMACE needs to hold on to this stock. His life depends on it. In fact, may I say, his life in the tournament depends on it. Oh.
in losers, whichever one of these players. The down throw gets it. He probably won't be waiting on the platform this time around. No, he won't. He wants every second left to try to get those damages back in. Those stocks back up. But Kels is not relentless. Gets the back air there.
And she decides when she goes in, and there's nothing that GRIMACE can do about it. This Sonic is waiting him out, doing the damage only at the most opportune times. Kels really playing it carefully here. GRIMACE does not want to commit to anything stupid, as well as Kels does not want to go in anything stupid, but he is throwing out a lot of smash attacks, and Kels forcibly punishing these attacks.
At this point, I believe that if Kels simply waits it out, she might win. But as I say that, her stocks gets taken out. But with a 60% lead, this might still be an option. Simply stalling the game out with 1 minute 15 left.
70 seconds on the clock, but that's gonna do it. The punch.
Nice punch by Kels there. Not even going diagonally, going right in front of her, predicting the game and watch get up there as it was.
Yeah, punishing the impatience of GRIMACE. Kels playing the clock so well and waiting and waiting and waiting, and eventually he did it. He committed, and you know, she punished it. So that's why she's so good and considered, well, you know, one of the best players in this region.
I mean, like GRIMACE here was thinking she might go to stall out the game, but she surprised him with that F smash and
that's right.
Takes the stock with it. Very nice mix up in the mental games here. Mental mix ups aren't all about combos.
And you know,
the black skin for like GRIMACE here, he's not kidding anymore.
And now we're going on Lilat, and the thing with Lilat in this matchup is it's even worse than the other maps. But we might be seeing a little bit earlier kills, a little bit more jank on this map than the other ones. But you know, as much as we've been talking about playing the clock and playing carefully, we haven't seen a timeout yet, technically. So
I mean, Mazza, we've heard the comment, you can't see him from the chat, and this makes me realize that I believe that like GRIMACE kept the black skin because he is very hard to see on my lad. And I believe this is why he chose this counter pick.
You know, he kind of looks like Prince Abu. And I'm just saying that like GRIMACE picks this Game & Watch skin. I guess it's probably tactical. I mean,
it's definitely tactical. This is definitely the reason that GRIMACE picked it. We do know that for a fact, the black skin, Lilad, and he is very hard to see, but SuperGirlKels does not care as she is stalling, she doesn't need to see him.
Like, that's so good, you literally cannot see him. I mean, of course you can see him, but
it's quite hard indeed. He goes for that 9 there, really trying to cheese that game, but the game gives him a 3 and not that 9.
This really shows what kind of guy like GRIMACE is. Just an absolute memer through and through. Like him.
First time we've seen Black Game & Watch all bracket long.
Yeah, I mean, no skin gang, but it's a tactical. Top 10 skins that gives you an advantage.
The tactic might not be getting kills so far, as she does have the lead, 100 to 70, 69. Shoutouts to 69.
True, you know, the magical percentage for Kels here, but she is no longer at this percentage, and my god, this game is getting long, Skipper. But there you go, just like that, Kels takes out his stock, and that is record time for these two. Stock on in under 2 minutes.
Definitely, Kels really looking to play this one more aggressive, not being as patient as she used to be, but this is rewarding her. Her aggressiveness is definitely working out here. Like GRIMACE starting to get lost in his gameplay here. He thought maybe being invisible would win the game for him, but it's not working for him so far. And Kels has started her stalling.
Well, you know, Kels playing very carefully here. Once again, she knows she cannot commit to this Game & Watch. The smash attacks, you know, doing a lot of work for him.
That back air she gets out on stage, very smart. Rewards her with a 20% here. Very easy 20% of that.
Both players playing very carefully once more. Really being careful not to commit into the other's smash attacks or any of their punishes.
No. And Kels sitting at 122.
I mean, still having 3 stocks here. Combos gets the 50%. With only 2 stocks left, Kels is stalling a lot, staying on the sides and gets more damage, but the spike almost brings her back way too far upwards and takes the stock, but it doesn't. 58 with the 137 and a stock lead for Kels, looking quite good. Waits for that, but doesn't punish out of it. Quite smart, knows that that hammer is quite hard to punish.
Yeah, I mean, GRIMACE racking up the percentage here, and Kels looking better and better to take this stock, but she is going to get sent into the blast zone by that parachute. 3 minutes and 20 on the clock, more than halfway into the match, she loses her first stock. So that's very good news if you're the Sonic player.
Will we be seeing another game end?
You know, we've said it every time, and we haven't seen it yet, so...
We have not, but I believe this one might be the one, Mazza. Even though GRIMACE at 87 might be seeing some deaths coming super soon. Let's hope for Kels that she doesn't get down thrown into another 9, which GRIMACE will likely be looking for at this point, as he might be a little desperate.
Yeah, definitely the desperation coming out, but now he has control. He just needs to do something with it. Cannot let Kels get set up back in her neutral. But Kels landing with that back air, preventing GRIMACE from setting up, and catches him on the recovery. Good stuff. Good trap from Kels. 57% on her second stock. GRIMACE needs to do something, and fast here.
I mean, with 2 minutes and 30 left on the clock, GRIMACE doesn't have any time to waste. He wants to get that stock, and Kels wants to stall, but with 2 minutes, that's a lot of time to stall left for someone who wants to play aggressive at this point.
Yeah, Kels really showing her proficiency on Sonic here. She knows exactly how this character plays, and now she's waiting it out. And this game may be dragging on a little bit longer than it has to here. Kels looking to end it close. This game and watch. Life is not much longer for GRIMACE, and it looks like Kels is going to be taking this game at any moment now. 1:47 on the clock. There you go.
And the roll read, and this finishes it. Very nice play by SuperGirlKels, and we don't even get a timeout here.
And not a single timeout in that entire set. So, good work for both players. Good patience as well.